Continuation of second derivative test. If d square y upon dx square at x is equal to c is also equals to 0. If d square y by dx square at x is equals to c, x is equals to c is obtained by taking f dash of x is 0. F dash of x is 0 to x ಗೆ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಒಂದಲ್ಲ ನಾಲ್ಕಾರು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Say it is one of the values x is c. Okay. At x is equals to c, d square y by dx square is positive, then f of x is minimum at the point x is equal to c. X is equal to c is called as point of minimum, and the minimum value is obtained by taking x is equals to c in y is equals to f of x. In original equation, y equals to f of x. So the f of x equation, in that original equation you have to take x is equals to c, you will get the minimum value. If d square y by dx square at x is equals to c is negative, good, you are getting a negative figure, then f of x is maximum at x is equals to c, and x is equals to c is called as point of minimum, and minimum value of the function is obtained by taking x is equals to c in the original f of x equation. Okay, function is maximum and function is minimum. Therefore, the maximum value of the function or minimum value of the function is obtained by taking x is equals to c in original function f of x. Okay. If by chance if d square by dx square is neither positive, not means not greater than 0, nor negative means not less than 0, equals to 0, then second order derivative test fails to give. Second order derivative test fails to get the maxima and minimum. Okay. So second order derivative test is inconclusive regarding maximum and minimum value of the function. So in the examination they are giving a function where either maximum will be there or minimum will be there. Okay. In that case, actually second order derivative test fails. You have to use the first order derivative test to work out the maximum and minimum. That is beyond the scope. Okay. Find the local maximum. Coming to the problem, a simple straightforward procedure problem. This is the important problems. So usually statement problems will be there, but statement problem also same procedure. Okay. Second derivative test is important in this section. Find the local maxima and local minima, if any. Simply instead of local maxima and local minima, the question may be find maxima or minima. Then also procedure is same. Okay. If any of the following functions, also find the local maxima and local minimum values. Local maxima and local minima means they are the values of x. Maximum values and minimum values means they are the values of y or f of x. Okay. First one is f of x is x cube minus 3x. F of x is equals to, I repeat, to get the maximum or minimum values, find the first order derivative of the function. If the function name is not given, simply x cube minus 3x, you take the function as f of x or y. Find the maximum and minimum values of x cube minus 3x is mentioned. Then you have to call that function as f of x is equals to x cube minus 3x, or you can take it as y equals to x cube minus 3x. Okay. F of x is x cube minus 3x, differentiating with respect to x. So the basic technique of differentiation is written here. Differentiating with respect to x means d by dx of f of x is to be taken for each and every term when it is plus or minus, and any constants are there. That constant should be taken outside. Okay, 3 is constant in 3x, that 3 is taken outside. Then x cube differentiation is 3 into x raised to 3 minus 1, 2. X differentiation with respect to x is 1. Okay. So therefore this f dash of x is 3x square minus 3x. Again differentiating this equation f dash of x with respect to x. So d by dx of f dash of x is equals to 3 into d by dx of x square minus d by dx of 3. Okay, 3 into 1 is 3. So d by dx of f dash of x is f double dash of x. X square differentiation is 2x, constant differentiation is 0. Okay, first step is over. We have to work out f dash of x and f double dash of x in second derivative test. And what is the second step now? Take f dash of x is 0. Therefore 3x square minus 3 is 0. 3 into 1 is 3. Okay, therefore 3x square minus 3 is 0. 3 common. X square minus 1 is 0 implies a into b is 0 means either a is 0 or b is 0. But 3 is 0 is not possible. Therefore x square minus 1 is equals to 0. Therefore x square is equals to 1. Therefore taking square root, and we are taking square root. So there are two values for the square root, plus and minus. Therefore plus and minus is taken, plus or minus 1. Okay. So both the values for plus or minus 1 are indivisible for x. because it is a polynomial function. For polynomial function, the domain is x is equals to r. X may take any value between minus infinity to plus infinity. Therefore, x takes both plus 1 and minus 1, both are correct. Okay. Now, I got two values for x. They are called extreme points. Okay. X is equals to 1, x is equals to minus 1 are called extreme points, or point of maximum or point of minimum. Okay. But at what point the function is maximum, at what point the function is minimum, is to be worked out by second order derivative. Now, in f double at x is equals to 1, in f double dash of x, in the theory dimension, take, suppose x is equals to c, that this c is I told no, that is the c value. So then c is two values, I got here plus 1 and minus 1. That c values is to be taken in second order derivative, is double dash of x or d square y by dx. Well, if the function is taken as y, then you are getting dy by dx and d square y by dx square. There is no difference in what it is f double dash of x and d square y by dx square. Okay, one is the same. In f double dash of x, take these c values. X c values are plus 1 and minus 1. Let us take at once both values cannot be taken. One is taken. So f double dash of x is equals to 1. That is f double dash of x is 6x. In 6x, x is to be taken as 1. That is 6 into 1. 6 is positive number greater than 0. Means if second order derivative at x is equals to c is positive number, greater than 0 means positive number, less than 0 means negative numbers. Okay. And then function is minimum at x is equals to c. Therefore, f of x is minimum at x is equals to 1. Means x is equals to 1 is the minimum. Simply we can call it as point of minima or simply minimum. Okay. X is equals to 1 is the point of minima, means the function will attain the minimum value at x is equals to 1. Therefore, x is equals to 1 is called point of minima or simply minimum. Okay. A minimum value of f of x, how to get minimum value of f of x is equals to, in f of x, take x is equals to 1. Okay. After getting minimum value point or maximum point, to get the maximum value or minimum value, that point means x value is to be substituted in f of x. Okay. Therefore, f of x, step number 3. In f of x, I have taken x is equals to 1. Then I got f of x is equals to 2 minus 3x original function. X is equals to 1. X is 1 is 1 cube. Minus 3 into 1. 1 minus 3. That's equals to minus 2. This is the minimum value and this is the minimum. X is equals to 1 with the minimum and x is f of x is minus 2 is the minimum value. Okay. Therefore, minima is equals to, minima is x is equals to 1, x value is mean point of minima, simply shortly minimum. And minimum value E is f of x is equals to minus 2. There is minimum value f of x is minimum at x is equals to 1. X is equals to 1 is called point of minimum or simply minimum. Okay. Now at x is equals to minus 1, another x value is there. Now at x is equals to minus 1, f double dash of x, at x is equals to minus 1, f double dash of x, 6x, 6 in f double dash of x, take second point, extreme point, that is x is equals to minus 1. F double dash of x is 6x here. In 6x, x is minus 1 is taken, 6 into minus 1 is minus 6, minus 6 is negative. Therefore, if second derivative value is negative, you can say that at that point x is equals to minus 1, the function is maximum. Therefore, f of x is maximum at x is equals to minus 1. Okay. So, therefore, maximum value of f of x, this is the point of minima. Sorry, maximum. X is equals to 1 minus 1 is the maximum, x is equals to plus 1 is the minimum. Okay. Point of minima, simply minimum. X is equals to minus 1 is the minima, maximum, or point of maximum. Now, maximum value, how to get the maximum value? In original function f of x, take x is equals to minus 1 in f of x, x is equals to minus 1 is taken, x cube minus 3x, x is equals to minus 1 is minus 1 cube, minus of 3 into minus 1, then minus 1 plus 3, minus 1 cube is minus 1, minus raised to odd is minus, minus raised to odd is minus, minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1, that's equals to minus 1, and minus 2 into minus is plus 3 into 1 is 3, minus 1 plus 3 is 2. This is the minimum value of the function. Very simple. ನಿಮ್ಗೆ 10 ಬಾರಿ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ನೀವು ತಲೆಗೆ ಹಾಕೊಳ್ಳೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಮೊದಲಿಗೆ ಹಾಕ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಕೆಲಸ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಈಸಿ. ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ವೈಸ್ ಐ ಗಿವನ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 1, ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 2, ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 3 ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಬಟ್ ನೀವು ಅದನ್ನು ಕ್ಯಾಶುವಲಿ ಕೇಳಿದರೆ ತಲೆ ಉಳಿಯೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಫೈಂಡ್ ಎಫ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ 1 and ಎಫ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಡ್ಯಾಶ್ ಆಫ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್. Step 2, take f dash of x is equals to 0. You will get some x values. They are taken, in theory I have taken it as x is equals to c. They are the extreme points, means maybe the point of maxima or point of minimum. How to check it? It is a maximum point or minimum point in second derivative test. Sorry, in second derivative f double dash of x, take those c values. X is equals to c is to be substituted in f double dash of x. If f double dash of is comes out to be a positive value, by taking x is equals to c in f double dash of x, by substituting x is equals to c in f double dash of x, by putting x is equals to c in the equation of f double dash of x. If you got positive value, then you can say that function is minimum at that x is equals to c. At that x is equals to c. Now get the minimum value of the function, because in the question both is asked find the minima and minimum value. Find the maxima means point of maxima means x value, as well as corresponding f of x value. F of x value corresponding f of x value is what it is, maximum value or minimum value of the function. X is equals to c is the minima or maxima, point of minima or point of maxima. Now how to get the maximum value of the function? In f of x, take x is equals to 1, that you got -2. Now another c value is there, x is equals to -1. Let us see at x is equals to -1, what about the function, whether it is maximum or minimum. At x is equals to -1, f double dash of x is equals to -1, 6 into -1, -6 is a negative number. Less than 0 means negative numbers. Greater than 0 means positive number. If f double dash of x is negative number, then f of x is maximum at that point. Okay. Therefore, f of x is maximum at x is equals to -1. X is equals to -1 is called as maxima or point of maximum. And how to get the maximum value of the function? In your function, value of the function is in function f of x, take x is equals to -1. F of x is x cube minus 3x, there x is -1 is taken, x is -1 the whole cube, -3 into x is -1. Therefore, -1 plus 3, that's equals to 2. This is the maximum value of the function. Okay, that's all problems. Procedure is same. Find f dash of x and f double dash of x. Take f dash of x is 0, we'll get some x values. Say x is equals to c you are getting. So those x is equals to c is to be substituted in second derivative f double dash of x or d square y by dx square. If f double dash of x value is positive, then x is equals to c is the point of minimum. Then how to get the minimum value of the function? In f of x, you take x is equals to c. If f double dash of x at x is equals to c, by taking x is equals to c in f double dash of x, you are getting a negative value. Then x is equals to c is a point of minimum. How to get the minimum value? In f of x, take x is equals to c. These explanations are taken for this problem, and same procedure is for all other problems. I will keep on solving that problem, no explanation. Okay, so listen to the first example clearly, and rest is same one. Okay, second one, f of x is equals to x cube minus 6x square plus 9x plus 15. Therefore, f dash of x, differentiating with respect to x, all are necessary. F dash of x means I have differentiated. See, x cube differentiation, 3x square minus 6x square, 6 outside, x square differentiation is 2x, 6 into 2x, 12x. Plus or minus is there, you have to differentiate each and every terms. 12x plus 9 into x differentiation, 1, 9 into 1 is 9. Okay. Therefore, f double dash of x, again I am differentiating with respect to x, we are getting f double dash of x. Try to write it in short. ನಡೆಯುತ್ತೆ ಡಿ ಬೈ ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಡಿ ಬೈ ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ, ಒಂದು ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಬಿಡಿಸೋ ಹೊತ್ತಿಗೆ ಲರ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಟೈಮ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಆ ರೀತಿ ಬಿಡಿಸ್ಬೇಕು. ಈಗ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಇಯರ್ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಇಯರ್ ಇಷ್ಟು ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಆಯಿತು, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸಿಯೇಷನ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಬರಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಾಗಂತ ಹೀಗೆ ಬರಲೇಬೇಕು, ಹೀಗೆ ಬರೋದು ಮಾತ್ರ ಇನ್ನು ಡಿ ಬೈ ಡಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಮಾಸ್ ಕಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಆಯಿತಾ. ಹೀಗೆ ಬರೆದ್ರೆ ಅಷ್ಟು ಬೆಲ್ಲ 3 into x square differentiation, 6x by differentiating f dash of x, you are getting f double dash of x. Just from the previous problem, stepwise everything is written. And 12x differentiation is 12 into 1 is 12, 9 differentiation pure constant is 0. Okay, 12x differentiation, 12 outside d by dx of x, 12 into 1, 12. Take f dash of x is equals to 0. Therefore, 3x square is the f dash of x, minus 12x. Now I am switching over to the second step after getting f dash of x and f double dash of x. Take f dash of x is 0. 3x square minus 12x plus 9 is equals to 0. 3 common, x square minus 4x plus 3 is equals to 0. Implies 3 is not 0. Therefore, x square minus 4x plus 3 is 0. 3 ones are 3. I have factorize this quadratic equation. 3 into 1 is 3. By splitting 3 should get minus 4. Minus 3 and minus 4. Therefore, x minus 3 into x minus 1 is 0. Therefore, x minus 3 is 0. Or x minus 1 is equals to 0. Implies x is equals to 3 or x is equals to 1. So, two critical points I got. Okay? They are called critical points or the point of inflection or extreme values. X values are called critical points, extreme values or point of inflection. So, take x is equals to 3 in f double dash of x. Okay, f double dash of x, x is equals to 3. I got to what it is, extreme values. In which one it is extreme point I got, point, it is not extreme values. The value of the function is called f of x is called extreme values. This is extreme points. X values are called extreme points. Simply point of maxima or point of minima. Okay. Now, extreme values are the values of the function like this. F of x values. They are the extreme values or maximum values or minimum values. The word values will be there. X is equals to 3. X is equals to 3. F double dash of x is here. 6x minus 12. X is equals to 3. That is equals to 6 into 3 minus 12. 18 minus 12 minus 6. Plus 6. Greater than 0. Therefore, f of x is minimum at x is equals to 3. Let us work out. This is the minima. Minima is x is equals to 3. Or point of minima is x is equals to 3. How to get a minimum value? In f of x. Take x is equals to 3. Minimum value of the function. Look at the statement. Minimum value of the function. Function is f of x. Therefore, f of x is minimum or maximum. No? Therefore, f of x, take x is equals to 3. Minimum value of the function. Minimum value of the function. Minimum value of f of x is equals to space is nothing, is equals to 1. In f of x, you take x is equals to 3. That is f of x is what? x2 minus 6x square plus 9x plus 15. X is equals to 3. X is the 3. X2 is 27. X square is 9. 3 square is 9. 9 6 are 54. 9 3 are 27. Plus 15, 27, 27, 54 and minus 54. Cancels out 50. Okay, that's all. And another extreme point is x is equals to 1. At x is equals to 1. Video revise ಮಾಡಿ 10 ಬಾರಿ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಥಿಯರಿಯನ್ನು ಅರ್ಥ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಿಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಯು ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ದಿಸ್ ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್. ಒಮ್ಮೆ ಕಲ್ಸ್ ಮುಗೀತು ಅಂದರೆ ಮುಗೀತು. ಈ ವಿಡಿಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ರಿವೈಸ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಅವಕಾಶ ಇದೆ. ಬಟ್ ನಿಮಗೆ ಏನು ಈ ಅಟ್ಮಾಸ್ಫಿಯರೇ ಸೆಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ನನಗೆ ನಾನು ಇದ್ರೆ ಲೈಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಓನ್ಲಿ. ಇವನ್ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ನಮ್ಮ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಪಕ್ಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಮರ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ದೇ ಆರ್ ಲೈಕಿಂಗ್ ದ ಆನ್ಲೈನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್. ಸರ್ ನಾಟ್ ಇನ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕೋಚಿಂಗ್ ಅಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ವಲ್ಲ ಮೊದಲು ಜೂಮ್ ಪ್ಯಾಕ್ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಸರ್ ನಾವು ಮನೆಗೆ ಬರೋದು ಹೋಗೋದು, ಕ್ಲಾಸಿಗೆ ಬರೋದು ಹೋಗೋದು ಟೈಮ್ ತಪ್ಪತ್ತೆ, ನಮಗೆ ಈ ಕ್ಲಾಸೇ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಎಟ್ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ಸ್ ಟು 1. ಅವ್ರು ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ. ಆಯಿತಾ? ಯಾರೋ ಕಾರವಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿಲ್ಲ, ನಾನು ಒಬ್ಬನೇ. ವಾಟ್ ಗೌರ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕಾಲೇಜವರು ಅವರು ಒಂದು ಫೋರಮ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಮಾಡ್ಕೊತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಒಂದು ಇನ್ಸ್ಟಿಟ್ಯೂಷನಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿಕ್ಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಇಂಡಿವಿಜುವಲಿ ಮಾಡೋದು ನಮ್ಮ ಲೋಕಲ್ ಲೆವೆಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. At x is equals to 1. At x is equals to 1. F double dash of x. At x is equals to 1. Third point of x. Okay. Two critical point I got. Extreme points I got. X is 3. X is 1. ಅದನ್ನು ನಾವು ತೀರಿನಲ್ಲಿ C ಅಂತ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಆಯಿತಾ? X is equals to 1. That's equals to, it is 6x minus 12 at x is equals to 1. That's equals to 6 into 1 minus 12. That's equals to 6 minus 12 minus 6. It is negative. Minus 6 is negative. Therefore, in our problem perspective, therefore, f of x is minimum at x minimum and maximum. Negative and maximum. Double dash of x is negative value, then maximum. Okay, maximum at x is equals to 1. Therefore, f max short and f max in the keep on the means maximum value of f of x short time. Okay, f max maximum value of f of x, minimum value of f of x. Word f max max so minnu idea ಇದೆ. Even theory ನಲ್ಲಿ subject theory ನಲ್ಲಿ ಇಲ್ಲದೆ TV ನಲ್ಲಿ advertise ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ max minnu ಅಂತ. f max is equals to in f of x take simply shortly f max ಅಂತ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. ನೀವು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೀರಿ minimum value of f of x, maximum value of f of x in f max ತೊಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ ತೊಂದರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. is equals to in f of x take x is equals to 1. What is f of x? X cube minus 6x square plus 9x plus 15 x is 1 taken. Okay. 1 cube is 1 minus 6 into 1 square is 1 minus 6 plus 9 plus 15 plus 9 24 plus 1 25 minus 6 19. Okay. Am I right? 24 plus 125 minus s 19. F of x is equals to 9x square plus 12x plus 2. Third one. F of x is equals to 9x square plus 12x plus 2. Differentiating with respect to x. d by dx of f of x is equals to 9 outside d by dx of x square plus 12 outside d by dx of x plus d by dx of 2. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋದ್ನ ಒಂದು d writing ಹೋದ್ನ d by dx ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋದು. that is I'm calling together ugly writing. It is not letter is ugly, of course that's okay, but this writing is ugly. Means ಆ ರೀತಿ ಸ್ಟೆಪ್ ವೈಸ್ ಬರೀತಾ ಇರೋದು ಈ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ugly ಮಾಡಿ. Okay, f dash of x is equals to 9 into 2x 18x plus 12 into x 12 plus 2 into 1 is 0. Okay, therefore f differentiating with respect to x, again f double dash of x by differentiating f dash of x you are getting f double dash of x. 18 into x differentiation 18 ಎರಡು ಸೈಡ್ differentiate ಮಾಡಬೇಕಲ್ವಾ ಒಂದೇ ಸೈಡ್. 12 differentiation is 0. Strictly positive ಹೌದಾ? Strictly positive. f double dash of x one division. It means the function has no maximum, only minimum. f double dash of x without substituting x itself, I got positive value. Means f of x has only minimum, not maximum. Okay. ಬರುತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಕರ್ವ್ ಹೀಗೆ ಬಂದುತ್ತಾ, ಈ ಕರ್ವಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೇ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ, ಈ ಸೈಡಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ, ಈ ಸೈಡು ಇರ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಫೋರ್ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಟ್ ಇದು ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ. ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಅಂದರೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಬೋಲಾ ಆಯ್ತು. y equals to x square means ಇದೆ ಪ್ಯಾರಾಬೋಲಾ. ಪ್ಯಾರಾಬೋಲಕ್ಕೆ ಇದರ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಹೀಗಿದ್ರೆ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್. ಇದು ಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸಿಮಮ್ ಅಂತ ಮಿನಿಮಮ್ ಕ್ಯಾಚ್ ಅಪ್ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಕರ್ವ್ ಈಸ್ keeps on decreasing. Move on. We can load the parabola. Must stop points there, but it extends up branches, extends up to infinity. Okay. Now take f dash of x, but f dash of x is to take f dash of x is 0 to get the point of minimum or point of maximum. Okay. 18x plus 12 is 0 means 6 is common. 3x plus 2 is 0 means 3x is equals to minus 2. 6 ಅಂತ 0 ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, 3x plus 2 is 0 means 3x is minus 2. X is equals to minus 2 by 3. f double dash of x at x is equals to ಒಂದೇ critical point ಬರುತ್ತೆ. In this case quadratic equation ಇದೆ, ಒಂದು critical ಬರುತ್ತೆ. Cubic equation ಇದ್ರೆ ಎರಡು critical ಬರುತ್ತೆ. with x raised to 4 ಇದ್ರೆ 3 criticals ಬರುತ್ತೆ. because x raised to 4 differentiation ಇದು ಮಾಡಿದಾಗ 4x cube ಆಗುತ್ತಾ. x cube ಅಂದರೆ 0 ಗೆ equate ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ cubic equation will have 3 roots. Quadratic equation x square will have 2 roots. That's equals to 18 at x is equals to minus 2 by 3. 18 ಬಂದು So there is no x, therefore no substitution of x, the f double dash of x remains constant, is equal to 18. 18 is a positive number. Implies f of x is minimum at x is equal to minus 2 by 3. Therefore f of x is minimum. Therefore f of x is minimum at x is equal to minus 2 by 3. Now therefore minimum value f minimum to the short idea f minimum value minimum value minimum value of f is equal to in f of x value minimum value of f of x minimum value of f of x is in f of x take x is equal to in f of x take x is equal to minus 2 by 3 f of x test is another level f of x here x is 9x square minus 6 12x plus 12x plus 2 that's equals to x is minus 2 by 3 now that's equals to 9 into minus 2 by 3 the whole square plus 12 into minus 2 by 3 plus 2 2 by 3 the whole square is 4 by 9 9 into 4 by 9 plus minus 24 by 3 1 का 3 4 का minus 8 plus 2 9 9 cancel 4 plus 2 is 6 minus 6 minus 2 okay only one minimum value but the function has no maximum ಹಾಗಾಗುತ್ತೆ parabola ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು x square parabola it is of course ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಅದು minimum value ಮಾತ್ರ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ x and y okay as x ranges from minus infinity to plus infinity branches keeps on increases therefore maximum peak point I can't get only I can get the what it is lowest point. Next one is f of x is sin x minus cos x. F of x is sin x minus cos x. Here I have to take the interval as 0 to x values as 0 to within 0 to 2 pi. F of x is sin x minus cos x. I think time does not permit to complete this problem. But here x should be taken, the x value should be taken within minus 0 to 2 pi. In x second 0 to 2 pi not value to and f dash of x. There differentiate one sin x differentiation cos x differentiation minus sin x minus of minus is plus sin x. So you will have f double dash of x. ಮತ್ತೆ differentiate ಮಾಡೋದು ಗೊತ್ತಾ cos x differentiation minus sin x and sin x differentiation is cos x ಹೌದಾ d by dx of sin x is cos x and d by dx of cos x is minus sin x and plus or minus here also d by dx here also d by dx is to be taken cos x differentiation minus this minus here is plus take f dash of x is 0 therefore cos x plus sin x is 0 therefore sin x is equal to minus cos x cross multiplication sin x upon cos x is equal to minus 1 cross multiply ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ ಈ ಮೈನಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡೆ cos x ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಮೈನಸ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ minus 1 into cos x ಅಲ್ವಾ ಹಾಗೆ minus 1 ಅಲ್ಲ ಉಳಿತು ಕ್ರಾಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿಪ್ಲೈ ಮಾಡಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬಂತು ಅಪಾನ್ ಆಯಿತು tan x is 1 sorry tan x is equal to minus 1 tan negative ಬಂತು tan negative means x belongs to your quadrant second and third. Therefore x is equal to critical value x is equal to tan second quadrant ಅಂದ್ರೆ 90 to 180 ಹೇಗೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯ sin tan pi by 4 is 1 tan 45 but minus 1 ಆಗಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯ ಹೇಗೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಕ್ವಾಡ್ರಂಟ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತೀಯ 180 it is x is equal to pi is 180 minus pi by 4 ಯಾಕೆ x belongs to second ಅಂದ್ರೆ 180 ನೇ ತಗೋಬೇಕು 90 ಪ್ಲಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಗೆ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ ಬಟ್ 180 ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಚೇಂಜ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಹೌದಾ sin 180 minus theta is minus sorry tan 180 minus theta is minus tan theta 1 ಯಾಕೆ pi by 4 ತಗೊಂಡೆ tan pi by 4 is 1 therefore it is 3 pi by 4 and x is equal to third quadrant 180 plus sorry fourth quadrant.